Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Kay here from At Home with Kay, and today I'm bringing you another collaboration video, but I will tell you a little bit more about that later. So I decided to take one of these little cutting boards, and I'm going to try to jazz it up a little bit. I felt that it needed a little bit of texture on it. I tried this little technique where you use hot glue and you make a design with it, and you know hot glue does firm up really fast, and if you have control when you're using your hot glue gun, you can make quite a nice little design. Well, I didn't want to do it on my, just on my own, so I decided I would cut a little corner piece of this sticker tile that you get from Dollar Tree, and I would follow the lovely coily pattern on there and make a nice little textured pattern on one corner of this little cutting board. And this can be done on a larger scale or a smaller scale if you have a larger cutting board, or whatever you want to put a nice little design on. I thought it was a good idea. Let me know what you think in the comments. I have quite a few of these little cutting boards on hand. I have one that's a little larger than this one, and looking back, I feel like I should have used a larger one, but it is what it is. I'm using this smaller one right now, so I'm just going to place this is actually a sticker tile, like I said, so I pulled the paper off and stuck it right on there, and it sticks really, really firm. I didn't even need to use any type of glue or adhesive. I just stuck it on there. Then I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I am going to go around that beautiful design and give it more of a raised texture. So then when I paint it, I can kind of highlight that raised texture and make it stand out a little bit. To me, it was a good idea. I like how it turned out. You'll see in the end. My future plan, though, is to actually get some molds. And if I have molds, I can actually use clay or hot glue to make these little nice designs that can be placed on any project that you want to enhance. So next I'm going to take some of this orange paint, and it's just the orange, I believe it was Apple Barrel. I'm probably wrong about that, but either way, it's just an orange pumpkin-y looking paint, and I'm just going to paint this project completely, and I'm gonna do a lot of painting on this because the color was a little too bright for me and I wanted to dull it down a little bit. So, and I'm gonna paint the entire thing, but the handle I'm gonna paint a brown color, like a stem of a pumpkin. Okay, so now that I got it all painted, now I'm gonna take my antique wax and I'm just gonna go over it with like a dry brush and just try to give it that aged appearance, and just to make that little texture area that I put on there stand out a little bit more. And I'm also gonna go over that with a little white and a little bit of gold paint also. And then I just got a little bit of good gold paint on my finger, and I'm just rubbing it around, and it's really helping that texture to pop, and that's the look I was going for. And next, what I did was I took several little pieces of ribbon and I made a bow. And I'm just trying to see, which one do I think looks the best? And you'll see which one I choose in the end. But I just couldn't decide. So that's why I went through and made like 4 little bowls of different fabric. And then you'll see which one I use. And these little leaves I got from Hobby Lobby, and they're just all different colors and styles of leaves, and they're wooden, and I'm gonna use that on top of one of the bowls. And I'll show you what this looks like completed and which bow I chose at the end of the video. And this video is part of the Fall into August collaboration, and it's hosted by Crafty Hints, and the co-host is Rustic and Lace and 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, and their channels will be linked in the description box along with the playlist, so check it out. So next I wanted to make a door hanger for my door, and this little house frame it was attached to the front of a basket, and I thought it was so cute, and I wanted to put it on this door hanger, so I took it off of the basket, and I'm gonna take this wood round from Dollar Tree along with that happy fall sign that I just showed you and I'm going to make a door hanger. I wanted to make this just like a brownish wood color, so I took my antique wax and I was rubbing it on and wiping it with a baby wipe to just spread it around and make it look like it was more natural than me trying to paint something. And I think the way that it spread out turned out nicely. I was quite pleased with how this turned out. So next I'm going to take the little house frame, and the little frame, it has a nice little wooden door. There's a turkey in the corner, some pumpkins, a little bit of hay. It's such a nice little fall scene, and I thought it would be cute as a door hanger and not just on that basket. And I did a little bit of those little twirly things with the hot glue at the bottom because I felt like it was too plain down there, and I felt like everything was just one color, So I did a little bit of that design, and I'm going to go over that with my gold paint, and then I'm going to use these leaves also to jazz this up just a little bit in different areas on the wood round. So next I'm going to take my trusty hot glue gun, and I am going to glue these items onto the wood round, and hopefully I get everything in the right place.
I have a confession to make. I feel really uninspired right now. I don't know why, I just go through these little phases. What do you guys do when you feel uninspired when it comes to crafting? Let me know down in the comments. So I'm going to continue adding little touches to this wood round, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end of the video. So next I have this little flower basket that my daughter got me from one of her thrift store shopping adventures. She brought it for me, and I thought it was so cute, and it reminded me of fall. So I'm just going to take these fall stems that I cut off different arrangements that I have from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to place them inside of here, and then I'm going to add some other little touches to it also. Okay, and back to this being uninspired, I'm just want to ask a question. Do you guys find that looking on Pinterest kind of confuses you a little bit in a way where it takes your own creativity away because you're looking at things that other people have done. That's what I'm finding out lately. What do you guys think? All right, so next I have this very colorful ribbon. I just have a small piece of it. I think I got it from my sweet friend Charlene. I'm gonna make a little tiny bowl, not really tiny, but a small bowl to go on the side of the handle of this basket, and then we'll move on to our next step. And next I'm going to take my wood letters that I picked up from Dollar Tree. They spell out the word fall. And I'm going to darken them up with a little bit of this antique wax. And I'm going to take part of another little sign that I also got from Dollar Tree and use that as a hanger on my basket. The little piece that I got off that sign was completely stark white, so I'm just gonna add a little antique wax and wipe it off, add a little more, wipe it off, just to like take that brightness away a little bit. Now I'm just taking a little hot glue to glue those letters down, and then we'll move on to the next step. Now let's attach our bow with a zip tie, and we're going to attach our sign, and I will show you what this looks like completed at the end of the video. Now this little basket I got from my sister, and I'm sure it was thrifted, but that little house that I showed you that I put on the wood round, this was attached to the basket. So I took it off of the basket and used it on the wood round, but I still felt that I needed something else on that little ledge there. So I'm just gonna do some little pumpkins and hay bales and just embellish this basket a little bit. And then we'll see what it looks like at the end of the video. And remember guys, this is part of a collaboration. Check the description box for the host, the co-host, and the playlist. And here we are at the end of the video. Here is our wood round. It is as lovely as ever. And you can see that little gold edging that I put on the bottom that I did out of the hot glue. I think this is really cute. I'm gonna hang this on my front door, I believe. I think it's really cute. I love that little house there. And here is the little tiny cutting board. I actually added the word fall to the front. And as you guys can see, I chose the orange and white gingham bow. I think this is cute. And here is our fall basket. Maybe I'll hang this on the door too, along with that wood round and make a little set out of them. And last but not least, here is our little basket with the fall scene on the front, the pumpkins and the hay bales. I added some flowers and a bow that I got from Dollar Tree last year. And I just put some coasters in this basket because you guys know I love coasters. I hope you guys will check out the description box below for the playlist to this collab, and also the host and the co-host channels will be linked down there also. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. And remember, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine.